Street Fighter 6 Episode 1, The Street Warriors Tournament. Across the globe, a new tournament begins. It is not held in the shadows or ruled by tyrants, but by the will of the fighters themselves, those who live for the thrill of battle, for redemption, for legacy. 16 warriors enter, each carrying a story, a scar, or a purpose. Some are legends, others are challengers. All of them are hungry for victory. This is more than combat. This is the proving ground of destiny. The first round begins now. 1. Ryu versus Dee Jay. The wandering warrior versus the rhythm of the islands. Ryu enters every battle seeking perfection through discipline. Dee Jay brings his own kind of harmony, punches that dance to the beat of freedom. Philosophy meets fire as these two opposites clash. 2. Ken vs Dhalsim. Ken masters, fueled by flair and confidence, steps into battle against Dhalsim, the serene monk whose power is guided by balance. One fights to rise above his legacy, the other fights only when he must. Fire meets flame, but only one will burn brighter. 3. Chun-Li was a Blanka. Chun-Li, the strongest woman in the world, returns to the ring with justice in her heart. Blanka, a beast shaped by nature and pain, enters the fight not out of hatred but instinct. Can discipline tame the wild? Or will nature prove unpredictable? 4. Juri vs Guile. Juri lives for chaos. Guile lives for order. Their clash is inevitable. One is a predator with no remorse, the other a soldier who stands for control and loyalty. The battlefield becomes a war zone between freedom and madness. 5. Luke vs Manon. Luke represents the new generation of fighters, bold, relentless, untested. Madonna enters with elegance and purpose, blending ballet and judo into a style all her own. He fights with grit, she moves with grace. Only one will take the next step forward. 6. Kimberly vs Zangief. Kimberly, a graffiti-slinging ninja of the modern age, faces the immovable force of Zangief, the red cyclone. Its youth and agility against raw power and experience. Can flash and speed overcome the grasp of a true giant? 7. Marisa vs Marisa, the towering warrior from Rome, seeks combat like a true gladiator. E. Honda, the sumo legend, stands in her path with a style rooted in history and strength. Two titans of tradition meet in a collision of pure force. 8. Jamie vs Cammy. Jamie fights with the flow of drunken fists and family honor. Cammy moves with precision and silent intensity. He drinks to channel the past. She strikes to escape hers. Their clash is fast, focused, and unforgiving. The first battles are written in sweat, blood, and willpower. 8 fighters remain, and the path to becoming a legend has only just begun.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Bring the heat. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good anti-air. There's a driver to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Sticks. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Strings it all together. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Manages to block the jump-in attack. The overhead breaks the rhythm and shakes things up. on the air. Dashes forward. Super on, experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. This can lead to some big damage. Opts for the critical art. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player one needs to hold, betting it all on the drive rush. Turns out, that was the highest I've ever seen one. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Dashes up. Breaks it. Running up a beatdown. Looking for a hole. What's next? Going in. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Super art to show up what a PhD in fighting. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Prepare yourself. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Next up, easily escapes. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets a chance with that jump hit. Throw hits, now the fun begins. Player two chases them down. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Oh, burnout triggered. Burns them up. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Player two experiencing burnout. Flashes. It's a good spot. You kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Blast them! And now, oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Yoga flame. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Flawless round. They got him so quick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. A jump. Kicks out a kick. Oh, here we go. What are they gonna do? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Shoot their shot. Catch them on the dome. Turning it right up with the super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
How'd I lose?
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Ready? Then show me.
Showtime! Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Had the radar up and running. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting love tap to close it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Throws them to negate the block. Connects with medium kick. Still slugging it up, springs forward with a drive rush. They're trading attacks, brushes that off and keeps going. What's the next move? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner hit. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters planning something? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. Did not miss that chance and takes the round! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump-in. It's uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player anti-air in the clutch. All in with the rush. Player 1 with the rhythm. Holding sets up with the jump-in. Keeps him out. Close range projectile. Links it. Lightning kicks. There's a burnout. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into it. Oh! Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Down to the wire. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Limited resources at hand right now. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Neither of them willing to back off here. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reaction to the fireball? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? What'll happen here? Checks him with the boom. Looking for a chance. Sonic boom. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate. Hits him with a stop and bop. Uses the gauge for a super art. Looking to impress with this super. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2, genius read with that throw escape. There's a change of sides. Medium kick hit. Boom! Drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Oh, Satsu! Sets up with the jump in. Flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Adds a bit of OD spice. Who's going to steal this win? Player 2 with forward rush. Nothing stops this train. Goes up above. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? They've got about half life left. Back into the... Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Boom! Big drive gap now. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one, putting it all on the line. Are you kidding me? Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Whoa, hold on.
Not done yet.
Player one used the life lead. Backs them into the corner. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Sticks the combo. All right, what's coming up next? Overhead, gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight. Where you go?
Anything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jump. Flash knuckle. Player one looking to impress with this super. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. Perfect input. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Practice makes perfect. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
We're seeing you on the scene.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Well-timed command throw there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Big counter. Takes a trip. Pump and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown.
Nothing hurts.
Player one chases them down. Oh, KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Gets the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Vagabond and sends them flying. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Parry. Gutsy play with the grab. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Big time whip! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still? Oh, burnout triggered. Hits them with a booming scramble. 9 to 5 work damage incoming. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Fight with all your heart.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
No escape.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They block the overhead and charges in with authority. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jump! Hit perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Clint adds a little super juice and ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping block. Were they baiting them into that? Launches them. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running a point show. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Dashes up. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Doesn't miss a beat. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 is barely. They were waiting for it. Both sides rushes in. Like there's a burnout. Super armor wasn't enough. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Now you know.
What? That was enough to kill? No, that read was godlike. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good anti-air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The throw misses. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. What's their game plan? KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 chases them down. What'll happen here? Medium kick hits. Hits up the counter. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still nail the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. A real test super art to show what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Love tap to close it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.